in Wadabi, oneness in astrology and spirituality, bringing in Namaste, dear listeners, and welcome to the Iowa channel, Astro Awareness by Abhi. If you haven't subscribed as yet, please click on the subscribe button, like and share this podcast so that it can reach many people as possible who would benefit from our insights. Now, I have received a question, and this is not the first time I've received this question. It has come quite often, and you know what? It's a Venus retrograde right now. So it's quite surprising that a lot of people would want to put tattoos during a Venus retrograde. It's never a nice time to do a tattoo during a Venus retrograde. So the question is, hi Abi, what will me putting a tattoo do to my spiritual progress? So fundamentally, what this person is asking, is it good to put a tattoo, or if not, why? Look, dear listeners, if you want to put a tattoo, you should put a tattoo. But before you put a tattoo, you need to consider the following. How much does it mean to you? You see, when you're a kid, or you're a teenager, or you're in college, different things means different things to you. As a kid, playing with your friends outside, that means a lot to you. As a teenager, finding a male or a female to talk to and getting close to them becomes more of an interest towards you. You become more self-conscious of how you look, what you wear, how you sound. As a kid, you really don't give a shit. And once you approach campus or you start work life, what means to you at that time is different. So when you're putting a tattoo, you got to make sure that whatever you're putting has to have enough meaning to you. Why? Because you will find yourself that as you grow out of that, you're gonna have to find yourself having to take that out through laser. For example, you're in love and you decide to put a tattoo of the person's name on your arm. So much in love, and that meant so much to you at that moment. But no sooner than later, you guys split up, and now you've got to go and touch it up, raise it, or put something over and above that. So, so you got to ask yourself, how much does this tattoo mean to me now? And will it mean a lot to me 5 years from now, and 10 years from now, or for the rest of my life? Will it have the same value? Now, this is something that you must ask yourself. Because if you do not, and if you just do it out of emotion, then you will definitely be one of the funders for the industry that is even more bigger than the tattoo industry, which is the tattoo removal industry. Now, if you notice, the tattoo removal industry is much more bigger than the tattoo industry, the laser industry. And why? Because majority of human beings are putting tattoos which don't mean much to them after 5 to 10 years. They are putting tattoos out of emotion. So my answer is, yes, you can put tattoos, but make sure it has a lot of meaning to you now, and make sure it will have a lot of meaning to you 5 and 10 and 15 and 20 years from now. Secondly, you got to make sure that you don't put tattoos all over your face. That will never look good for your. If you are in the you're part of the working class, that's never going to look good representing your employer. So you're going to limit your chances on job application. Regarding your spirituality, now, if you understand that ink, or how it stays in your skin and visible, if you understand how the science behind that there, then already you will begin to question why you should put it. Look, I'm not one to put tattoos, or I'm not one to condone it, or to condone it or not to condone it. I'm just explaining the sciences behind it. And yes, it does have an impact spiritually, but it's not. It's not something that you got to really pay attention to. You should just put it, but it does have, but it's not so much noticeable. But if you get entangled and obsessed with it, then it will definitely impact your spiritual progression, because your focus will move away from the inner and you'll be focusing more on the outer. And the consequence of that, you'll want to show it. And when you show it, you become more externalized. So when you put tattoos, you want to show it off. And by wanting to show it off, you are feeding an entity within you, which is pride, ego. You're feeding the ego because you want to show it off. If you've got a control over it, it's fine. But the moment that becomes control over you, then you've got a problem. Now, so for me on this live, on this podcast, I'm not condoning, neither am I not condoning. I'm just explaining the consequences of it. So you can decide what you want to do and how you, fundamentally, you got to be one that is the leader. You need to be able to govern your mind. Your mind shouldn't govern you. And if you are in such a position, then you are perfectly fine to put a tattoo. Right? So thank you very much for listening to me, dear listeners. Um, Please make sure you subscribe to my channel. Click on the subscribe button, like, and share my podcast. Thank you very much. Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Shri Ram. Namah Shivaya, Hari Bol, and goodbye.